Good morning, you guys. So, I am making this video. It's going to be titled Why You're Not Losing Weight. And I just want to talk about the reasons why you may not be losing weight. Or why you failed so many times to finally get on this weight loss journey. It's a subject that comes up time and time again whenever I have like friends or people I know who talk. When I mention I have a fitness channel, they talk about they wanting to lose weight, get healthy, all this stuff. They tell me the things that they do, and then I see like big warning signs of like why they're not succeeding, why time and time again you continue to fail. Now, this is primarily with females that I know of, but it can be also for males. So let's get into it. This is going to be raw. I'm going to try to make it uncut and just talk. I'm just going to talk to you guys. So basically, one of the number one things I see wrong first is cutting too many calories at once. So whoever my friend is or someone I know will be like, okay, I want to be on this weight loss journey. And the first thing that they do is they go and they don't even look at what maintenance calories they need. They'll just cut drastic calories, or they'll look it up online and find a generic one but not customize it to themselves. So they'll go on like MyFitnessPal or whatever, calculate I need this many calories to lose weight, and then try to follow that. And then another mistake that they do other than that is they will take extreme measures with their food. They'll mark foods as good foods and bad foods. And what does that do to them? Like, usually they don't last even a few days or a week because they're like, well, I already ruined my diet. I already went to Burger King, or I already went to Chick-fil-A, and I already did this. So since I'm already bad, diet starts tomorrow. And they'll be like, I really want to just be good and have a salad. And then I look at them and go, I don't even eat salads, like, unless it's, for my fiber count. But I don't eat it to be good, per se, and stay on my diet. I'll have greens and stuff to hit my fiber count. I'll use that to do that. But then I'll also eat whatever else the main course is. So number one is cutting too many calories at once, unable to be able to stick to that calorie range because it's so drastic, from eating whatever they wanted to, oh, I only can have this much. And then also labeling foods as good foods and bad foods. So another mistake I see other than that is adding too much cardio. Because I'll be like, so what is your exercise routine like? They're like, oh, I always hit the cardio machine. I'll do like 30, 40 or whatever minutes of intense cardio. I'll be breaking a sweat and blah, blah, blah. And they'll be surprised for me to tell them that currently, since I'm in a lean bulk surplus, I do cardio maybe once to never a week. Like, I go walking a lot. Like, I'm pretty active as far as doing normal day-to-day things, but like having the mission of being like going to the gym, hitting cardio as my number one priority. Yeah, that's what I used to be like. I used to think going to the gym and breaking a sweat and hitting the cardio machine hard was the key to losing weight. And I tell them what I use cardio for is to supplement. Like, I basically, when I'm cutting, I use cardio so I can eat more. Like, I use it for the opposite reason. So like, I don't use it to like only like restrict my calories and then do added intense cardio to like put myself in an extreme deficit and lose weight, because it's not sustainable. You are literally starving. Like, if your calories are already cut to 12 to 1500 calories and you're a female and you're already in a deficit, and then you add 400 calories of cardio or more every day, then you're literally eating less than, your body's basically getting less than 1,000 calories. And you are literally starving, and you're going to lose your muscle fibers, all that stuff. So another mistake I see people make is adding cardio without knowing what it's really doing to their body. Like, if you understand what cardio does, it just gives you a greater deficit, then you'll understand how to strategically use cardio to lose weight in a healthy way. And then another mistake other than that is not knowing about flexible dieting or counting your macros. Like, I don't recommend like just hitting your macros and eating like mostly junk food, but I do recommend having the knowledge of knowing what macros are, having an open mind, and at least hitting a good healthy range of macros. So like, I know this one person who basically, a lot of people in general actually, if you count calories and don't like know what exactly you're counting, you're just counting the calories, who knows, you could be hitting like most of your calories could be coming from fat, but you're in a deficit, right? But that cannot be healthy for your cholesterol levels. Or you could be like so low fat, high carb, low protein, so you're like not sustaining muscle that you have or being able to build more muscle because your body is not getting enough protein. You could be losing your menstrual cycle because you're not getting enough fat, and then you could be having like excess, all the rest with carbs. So some people wonder, I lost weight but I don't look like what I wanted to, because you're not maintaining your muscle mass underneath it all. So I always recommend at least hitting 0.82 to a gram or a little more than that, but literally all I need is 0.82 grams per body weight, plus at least 25 to 30% of your calories coming from fat, especially for females, so you don't lose your menstrual cycle, and then filling the rest up with carbs, and then also hitting a good fiber count to be able to use the restroom and whatnot, and having mostly your diet coming from whole food diet. So not like mostly like processed and like chips and whatever. And I feel like it's worked out for me. Like, the difference between Grace before losing weight to Grace now is Grace before did tons of cardio. Like, I did cardio almost every day. I was a runner. I just go running all the time, and weightlifting was like second priority or last priority actually, because I really didn't incorporate weightlifting. All I did was at the end maybe some push-ups, but I mean, what's that gonna do really? And so I was weak but skinny looking, but I feel like I was more skinny fat than anything. And the difference between Grace then and today is today I count macros, I am in a surplus, and this is the first time that I'm strategically being in a surplus, and it's like more of a lean bulk. And I always think about how much I'm eating, and I tend to actually eat more food volume now because I'm thinking, oh, I need more protein, or I need more of this or that, or I should have my, daily vegetable and fruit shake so I can have a good fiber count. I'm thinking more healthfully than I was before. Before I was just thinking about hitting that lower number on the scale, but not really knowing what I was doing to my body, because literally my body was losing precious muscle. Its metabolism was getting weaker even though I was skinnier, and I wasn't happy. I was exhausted all the time just doing all this cardio for no reason. Now my workouts are like 90-something% weight training, so every day I break it down. I'll do like chest one day, back another, legs one day, I'll break it down into body parts. I'll focus on that muscle, that burn, and making sure I have like healthfully ripped my muscle fibers to promote growth in the muscle. So now I am in a growth stage, and I am happy and healthy and doing it the correct way. So, I hope these tips help you. I know it's kind of like on the fly, but I just really wanted to put this video out and focus on the top mistakes that I see people that I know are dealing with and going through. So it doesn't have to be like that. There's tons of resources available. If you're on YouTube right now, if you're watching this video, just go in the search box and click like if or type in if it fits your macros, or like if it fits your macro tips, or all these things. All these channels will come up. You just need to put the work in to like hit a video and learn, because that's how I went through this journey. I was hitting like tons of videos every day, watching videos, I mean, everyone gives different tips, everyone has different opinions, but finding the right thing that works for you. Anyhow, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and comment down below on what you think, or what tips you would give to someone who's struggling to hit their New Year's resolutions and lose weight. So if I can do it, you guys certainly can. So I want to do a Q&A. So please write down below questions you may have that are fitness related, or questions you may have about me that's fitness related. And I'll try my best to answer them as good as I can sometime in the near future, depending on how many comments or questions I get today. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. So the more questions you guys ask that are fitness related, the more sooner I'll do it. So see you on the next one. Peace.